G'day, Chief. Welcome to the Chief podcast and this special episode, which we call the Mini Chief. These are short, sharp highlights from our fabulous CEO guests, where you get a 5 to 10 minute snapshot of the highlights from their episode. Righto, Chief. Without further ado, here is the Mini Chief episode for this week with Group CEO of Nuix, Jonathan Rubinsztein. Tell me about your own leadership style and how you drive the culture here at Infomedia. What do you do to create a great atmosphere?
So, I joined this business and we've significantly changed the culture. And the culture, to me, there's both an art and a science to culture. And I think that we've tried to think through both sides of those. So programmatically, there are some hygiene factors, some things that are right and wrong, some things that one can do, and we've tried to do those. So we've got clarity around what is good and bad behavior. We've got clarity around, where are we going? What do we want to do? What is our purpose? Those things are easy to do, but not necessarily easy to embed. So I think they're easy to define and say, well, here are our core values. Our core values, and we've got our core values on our wall. We have our 4 core values. They are accelerating performance. They are driving innovation and service. They are navigating global, steering local, and they are having fun in the fast lane. Now, those are easy to say, but they are less difficult to embed into everything we do.
Can I just say one thing about those that stands out? That's not integrity, and 3 or 4 other words that are very similar.
Yeah.
They're quite descriptive and they're action statements.
Yeah.
So they automatically get people moving towards an outcome, right?
Yeah. And look, and so those, these are my 4 core values. These were, what we did was we came in and said, if we're going to be a great global leader in the automotive parts and service company, what core values do we need? How do we need to act? Integrity is not optional. To me, that's not a core value. If you don't act with integrity, you cannot work in the organization. So why would that be a core value? That is just not optional. Whilst these are things that we will define our behavior by. So, if you say honesty is a core value, you go, are you kidding me? Do you want people working in your organization that are dishonest? That doesn't make sense. However, when we talk about what does it mean to accelerate performance? That is, how do I speed up? How do I get an outcome faster? What does a meritocratic organization mean? And how do we embed that in every workflow, in our performance appraisals, in our conversations? How do we reward those? What does innovation look like? We have a chief innovation officer. Nick Fogg has come in and done some amazing stuff in our organization. And to me, that is recognized, and it is clear that we have built some product faster and I think better than our competitors, and therefore some of those innovations are reflected in, again, how we promote ourselves to our customers, but they also reflected in our core values and in our culture. And I think the having the core values is a scientific bit, but embedding it in everything you do, living those core values, that's an art.
Well, one thing that was said to me once is that core values are aspirational, that are you what you want to be. There's a great story about the West Coast Eagles, which is an Aussie rules football team. After they had a series of issues back in about 2005 and 6 where they had 2 or 3 guys go to jail for drug charges, one of their values the next year was obey the law.
Yeah.
It's a core value if you need it.
Yeah. I think when you've got to have that core value, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
That's
You're coming from a dark place.
Yeah.
Chief, there you have it for this week with our Mini Chief episode. All the links and resources for this episode can be found at chiefmaker.com/329. And if you'd like to stay in touch with Chiefmaker, just go to chiefmaker.com/subscribe. Hey, Chief. Do you find that emails are pouring in and you just can't get in front of them? You've got all the social media things you've got to follow. You've got meeting after meeting and phone calls and text messages and probably WhatsApp, probably MS Teams as well. And Chief, there's just so many things to get done. Plus, there's all the challenges of being in a family most likely. You've got kids to run around, you've got probably trying to be more fit and healthy, and you're just trying to work out how do you make it all happen. Well, Chief, we've got a short and powerful course for you called 7 Ways to Save an Hour a Day. The whole purpose is to help you be more effective with your time, to beat that overwhelm and get back in flow a lot more often. These are practical skills for anyone in a senior role. So Chief, check out chiefmaker.com/save an hour. It's a short course, it's only $49 and it'll be well worth your time and effort. I absolutely guarantee it's stacked full of practical tips. All right, Chief, check it out, chiefmaker.com/save an hour. Righto, Chief, as always, remember to stay epic.